electric feelings, you and me all night, yeah, be alright. If you close your eyes, so close your eyes, feel the sunlight, baby, we'll fly to Madrid. Wanna get away one night or two.
All right, y'all. So I got a bag of romaine lettuce. I got some of this washed and ready romaine lettuce. I like this for my Thai lettuce wraps. I got some cabbage. I got 3 containers of strawberries. And of course, I dropped this out of the truck and spilled basically all of them. And stepped on a bunch too, but that's okay. Got a bunch of bananas. I have a third one. It's already on my counter by my fruit bowl. And then I got some garlic. I got some sweet onions. I got a bag of popcorn. Got some lemons for lemon water and for cooking. Got some avocados. I got a box of blackberries and then also some raspberries. I got Nikki some mangoes. I got pineapple. We got some green beans. Some gala apples. Some tomatoes, some jalapenos. I got some ground pork. I got a tri-tip roast. I got a regular chuck roast. I got 2 things of ground beef, a pack of burger patties, and then 2 packs of these country style pork ribs. And then I got 2 boxes of chips, and then I'm gonna show you. Let me put my phone down. And then I picked myself up this dress. I like to get the dresses from Walmart, the little like cheapy sundresses. But isn't that so pretty? And then I got a pair of shorts. So summer's coming. I feel like I've never had a good supply of summer shorts, and so that's one thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get some more shorts because I only have like a pair or 2 that I like, and I want to find some new shorts. I also want to get like, you know, like lounge shorts, but I want to get some that are like maybe a little bit more high-waisted, because all the ones that I have, they're very short, and I don't know, I just don't like the way they fit on me anymore. When I was young, my mom always used to tell me that like my pants were too low, and you know, that was just a style, like that's how pants were, clothes were, like they were so short. And I don't like that anymore. I don't know if it's just because like I have a mom body now, but I love like a good high waist. So I'm gonna see if I can find, they don't even have to necessarily be high-waisted, just like a little bit higher for some like lounge shorts. So I'm also in the market for some lounge shorts too, but.
Hey my sweet friends, welcome back to another weekly reset. I'm going to be cleaning and getting my home ready for the weekend. As you know, I like to reset my home right before the weekend so that hopefully I can get a little extra relaxing in over the weekend. And then I'm also going to be doing some deep cleaning. I found a couple areas in my home that I want to tackle, but I made a new friend here on YouTube. She's another homeschooling mama, and she also has a YouTube channel. Her channel is At Home with Nancy. She's newer to YouTube just like me, and I've really been enjoying her videos. She posts lots of cleaning, home decorating, and meal inspiration. And so if you guys are looking for anything like that, I'm going to link her channel down below. She has some super motivating homemaking content, and I really think you'll enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and remind you guys again towards the end of the video, and if you'd like to go and show Nancy some love, I think that would be really cool. Now I'm just washing some of my produce and getting that ready for the week. It's kind of annoying initially. I don't want to. I just want to throw the produce into the fridge. But my future self always thanks me later when on a busy weeknight I can just pull out the lettuce, dump it in a bowl, and it's ready to go. And I've actually started making a lot of salad dressing at one time. I don't know why I haven't before. I usually just make like a small batch every single night, but that's time consuming. So what I've started doing is making a double batch, and that is so nice when, I'm tired or I'm whipping up a dinner and the salad dressing's already ready and in the fridge. That has been so nice. I know I try to tell you guys to make extra food when you can, but it is so nice, and it's kind of like a convenience food. You took time to make it, but it's very convenient, and it makes your week so much smoother when you can prep some stuff extra ahead of time.
No, your hands is dirty.
No, my not dirty.
Your hands is dirty. I got it. Look at me.
Clean. You win.
Baby.
What's that?
Nothing. That's it. And put it in the fridge.
Once we're done with this, I'm going to show you guys something really fun and exciting that we got for the kids. So to say my kids outgrew this playset is an understatement, and I would have all three of them in that little tiny house at one time, and they made it work and they would just play in it. But we figured it was time to get them something bigger, so we went ahead and got this Endeavor 2 playset. It's much bigger, and this took probably 10 hours to build, and we had seen in the reviews that people said that, and we're like, all right, it's not going to take that long, Nico's really handy and we're going to be able to fly through this. But no, it takes a long time. There was so many parts and so many pieces, and we tried to lay everything out and label it and organize everything in order, and it still took a really long time. We went ahead and got this one because it had the 3 swings. The smaller place that they had before only had 2, and the kids were constantly fighting over the swings, and so this one came with the 3 swings. It also has the rock wall on one side, and it came with a 10-foot slide, and this playset is so sturdy. I've actually climbed into the house and slid down the slide with Matt, and I can swing on the swings and it doesn't rock or anything. This backside has the rope wall, and it also came with this really cute little picnic bench over here. This Endeavor 2 playset is really good quality. The kids were so excited, and it fits them so much better. I mean, Nikki's 9 years old, so this playset is definitely more their size. And then we tried to set it up into the big tree that we had there in the backyard so that it felt more like a tree house. But I'm very pleased with the playset. It was really good quality, and the instructions were really easy to follow. The small one was also Backyard Discovery, so they're really good quality. I highly recommend them, and I'm gonna link them down below just in case you guys are curious. So now it's on to the bathroom. I'm gonna come in here and get it nice and clean. And then I'd been side-eyeing my air vent in here for a while, so I'm gonna get up here and finally get that cleaned out. It was full of dust bunnies. Keep a lot of house cleaners. My number one brand is Branch Basics. This is my go-to cleaner that I use for everything. I do keep like some Lysol spray cleaner, and once in a while I'll come in here and spray down the toilet and clean it all with a really good disinfectant. But I normally just use the Branch Basics because it's plant-based. It's non-toxic. It just really gives me peace of mind. I love that the cleaner is just one solution, and then you just use different amounts based off of the different cleaning solutions that you need. So in the bathroom, it's more concentrated than the one in the kitchen. And then to clean windows and mirrors, it's even less concentrated. Just one little drop of that cleaner in some water, and then I can clean mirrors and windows, and it leaves me a streak-free shine. So I really like the Branch Basics. I don't know if I can link them down below for you. I'll see if I can, but it is kind of expensive initially to buy the big bottle of solution, but it lasts me so long. Probably 8 months, maybe longer, and I'm able to make multiple bottles of solution. It might even be a whole year, but it's really, really awesome. And so I'm gonna leave that down below for you if I can. And now it's on to cleaning this fan vent. Onto my front entryway, I wanted to come and wipe down my doors and some of the baseboards and around the window and stuff here because having kids, you know, they get their little hands all over everything, and I have white walls and the black door. There's something about black stuff and white stuff. I like them both. The black door, I do like it, but it can tend to show dirt, kind of. Like it gets really dusty and then it can look kind of faded, so I need to wipe it down. But at the same time, having a black door, you don't see little dirty handprints really. So there's two sides to it. It kind of shows dirt, but then it kind of doesn't. And then with the white, I do really like white. It does easily show dirt and fingerprints and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's very obvious when it's dirty, and I know that I need to come in here and clean it up. So that's how it is with my kitchen table too. You could definitely see all the food and everything that's on it, but it's also really nice to know that like this is dirty now, it's time to clean it. And I don't know, so that stuff's not hidden, it's not just dirty and we don't know. So I'm gonna come in here and wipe all this down. And this is chipped paint. Matt figured out that he could come over here and peel some of the paint and then it comes off. And when he was little, he would come over here all the time and do this. So I just need to get out some more of this paint and touch up this area soon.
Colors of white and gray behind an empty space. Can't always tell what you're thinking. Now it ain't the same.
to come in here and fold this laundry. I usually save my laundry for the very end of the day, but today I was just feeling a little spicy, I guess, and I decided to stop and fold this and get it put away, and then we're going to move on to the floors.
My exes and me, we don't talk anymore. If we did, I think it would get pretty ugly. They made me believe love's an open door in the beginning, then they shut it pretty quickly. I thought we were good, at times even great, but apparently I was just one big mistake. My exes and me, we don't talk anymore. If we did, I think it would get pretty ugly. I'm just a victim and not the evil villain, so I'm sorry, not sorry that everyone that crosses my way is gonna feel the same pain that I felt. Love ain't what it seems, it's dark and cruel and mean. When you're with me, you and me, you and me, I'ma show you bad, yeah, I'ma show you bad. When you're with me, you and me, you and me, I'll never be plain. My exes made me this way. Cause love ain't what it seems, it's dark and cruel and mean. When you're with me, you and me, you and me, I don't really care if I hurt your feelings. I can make you fall in love, but I won't catch you. Cause no one was there during breakup season. All I needed was a couple of
So now I'm moving on to my floors. I'm gonna sweep first and go through the whole house, try to sweep up all the dirt, and then I'm gonna mop everything. The day that this was filmed, this was when I was in the thick of the stopping the breastfeeding, and I was feeling really bad. Like these last couple days around this time that this was recorded, I was feeling really, really cruddy. And I remember just pushing through this. I didn't want to go to the store this day. I ended up not doing my typical grocery shopping too. I just went into the store and picked out my meat and vegetables, and then I did a Walmart pickup for all the stuff that I didn't need to shop for. But this day was really hard, I remember. And now I think it's been about 3 weeks since Matt stopped breastfeeding, and I'm finally starting to feel better. During these few days, I had a major headache that would not go away, and hormonally, I just wanted to cry, and it was really, really rough. But I am feeling better now. My headaches have stopped. I don't feel that really strong urge to cry anymore, and I feel like I'm starting to feel back to myself, where for like a few days, probably like a good week, I just didn't have any drive, and it was hard for me to know what was the next best thing to do. Normally, my mom brain's always going, and I know what I need to take care of. But during this week, I was really, really struggling. But I am finally feeling better, and I don't feel so sad anymore. I do get sad still when Matt asks me, and I'm really surprised because I was working when I was breastfeeding my oldest. And so it was really easy for me to stop breastfeeding with Nikki. She kind of just naturally got weaned because when she was at grandma's house, my mom had to give her formula and stuff. And so I remember that one. I had a really hard time breastfeeding Nikki. It took me so long. It honestly took me probably 5 months before, I don't know, it didn't hurt anymore, and it just came really naturally and really easily. And I know that sounds like forever, but I don't know why it took so long. And then one day out of the blue, me and her were just able to breastfeed, and it was the most beautiful thing. But I did stop breastfeeding her early, like probably around 8 months, because I was working, and it really was easy for me to just stop breastfeeding her. And then Audrey, when I had Matt, she was such a sweetheart. She would literally tell me like, "Oh, I'm done, Mom. We need to save some for the baby." And so she just stopped breastfeeding on her own, thinking about her little brother and how there needed to be enough milk for him. And then Matt is the only one who's asked me after the fact. He still asks me to breastfeed. And when I tell him no, he does get sad and cry, which kind of makes me cry I mean, it doesn't make me cry, but it makes me sad. And so hopefully this whole phase will be over soon. But I am feeling better these days. And to finish up my floors, I'm gonna do a quick vacuum here in the living room. Again, I wanted to remind you guys about Nancy's channel. I'm gonna have that down in my description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Next week, I'm gonna be sharing some of Matt's birthday and the cake that I made for him. So hopefully I'll see you guys again here next week, and I will catch you later.
I just lost my phone.